Russell and Carter think I'm coming home with one truck, and I'm coming home with a different one altogether.
I thought it was two-tone. Oh, he done bought a different truck.
Today, it is Carter's birthday, and we are going to go ahead and build the Burnout motor that we've been working on for a while. I picked up the heads for it last week, and I was like, we need to get this dang LS off the floor. Let's get it out of here. Let's move it up to where I just put all those racks if we're not using it right now. We just got to get it out of the way. And we've got the heads. We can put it together. We can put it on an engine stand and move it. So that's what we're doing today. Carter is celebrating his like 29th birthday. But that's what we're doing for Carter's birthday, is building a motor. So let's get to it. What am I doing?
You're getting that lift plate off.
That's right. All right, Carter said the next step is to blow out the holes on the head studs before we put the head studs on. Why is that?
Make sure they're clean.
I guess that makes sense. Make sure they're clean. We've already blown them all out, but we're gonna go ahead and use some of this fancy Dan head stud cleaner, and we're going to spray it in these damn holes. We don't wanna get this in the cylinders, do we?
Yeah, it's gonna dry.
I guess so, it'll be all right. We should have did this
Before you put it all back together.
yeah, before we put it back together. We forgot to clean the like surface that our heads mount to. So now we're doing that, and we're getting crap all in the cylinders. Look at this. Yeah, we'll just all blow it all out. It ain't that big a deal. Got our copper spray gasket, and now we got to go get the head studs and the gasket. We've got to spray this, let it sit, I think. I don't know. I just know we used this on old Mac, and so we're going to use it again. The head studs don't have a torque spec on them.
This part, you just put in there hand tight. You don't torque them. You just run them in until they stop.
All right. We've been cleaning out these, what are these? Where we're putting our head studs. So Carter went and got a
Factory head bolt.
yeah, and cut some lines in it, and now we're cleaning out our head bolt holes by a boat hole.
Stand over here.
What?
Stand over here and do it.
Why?
Because you're just doing it. Trust me. I stand on the front of it. Stand in front of it. Yeah.
What's the difference? We're getting the
What?
same thing done. Do you know the where to go?
Yeah.
Oh, he's got it memorized if he's on one side. He's gonna go real fast. He remembers. Or he's been over here studying and not looking at TikToks. What is it?
No.
Hold on, no, that's the wrong one.
How's that the wrong one?
You go here, This is 4. You just did it backwards. You're breaking all the rules.
Yep. And my head gasket is gonna last longer than your side.
Now where are you thinking about going? That's correct.
Should've done it.
Where do you go after that?
Huh?
No, you go right here. You're doing the wrong thing, Carter. I'm just gonna let him do it. You're going all wrong, Carter.
Yep.
That is different from what we did on the other side. So you know what's gonna happen? Your side's gonna blow up.
Remember who did was that?
Remember who did was that?
Oh yeah?
Remember who did was that?
I know.
You could have run these all the way down.
We got Timu head bolt.
And Carter doing it wrong.
No, and then Harbor Freight torque wrench.
It ain't been checked. And
Never been checked.
Never been checked.
Never been
He
checked.
bought that on sale for $19.99.
I think I've had those for so long.
all right, 50.
Oh, you're gonna go ahead and do them 50 now?
See it? You put them on.
Why wouldn't you do the other ones next?
Because
The small
You
ones.
do them last. You want to do yours?
Go
Do
ahead.
what? You got it. You're the one. We're letting you have this side. You've already messed this side up. and did it all out of order and all out of whack.
After 50, what is it?
Nothing.
70.
We do gotta go 70?
Yeah.
Shoot. Oh crap, I didn't realize that. Dang. Can't read that. That sucks. We're at the last torque spec. We're at 70. I did my side the way the directions show to do it. Carter's doing his, however he is doing it. And his is probably gonna last longer. What do you think, Josh?
We'll find out.
We left off with me figuring out these radiator mounts. So what happens is, this is a direct fit, but there were so many options for these trucks that I don't have the right mounts for this to be a direct fit. And there's like 8 different mounts, I think, because they had so many different options for radiators. So instead of ordering 10 different things and waiting to fit, I made these little adapters. And you probably saw me trying to fight sticking that one on there with Chase the other day. But it's just a little piece of 3/4 inch square tubing. I threaded a hole in the bottom of it, and that's going to give me enough rise to bring the radiator up high enough for our top plate to fit. So I cleaned this one up, put some rattle can on it, and we've got all new rubbers and bushings. These are the energy suspension. Part number, let me show you. There you go. Now I've got everything ready, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this radiator installed because we got some goodies in today from Holley. So I'm gonna go ahead and get to start actually putting the Terminator in this truck and getting it wired up, which is a really big step to making it actually run. Before I do final install on this, I'm gonna do a test fit because I got my lower pieces in there. It's gonna be a lot of in and out, test fitting, making sure everything's good, drilling holes, all kinds of boring stuff. But let's get it test fit. Woo! Look at that, dude. That sucker fits good. It's nice and tight in there. Everything looks nice. The top plate holds it all in place. The mounts hold it all in place. So now that it test fits good inside there, I'm gonna get it back out, get my fans mounted to the shroud, get the shroud mounted to the radiator, and that I can do my final assembly and move on to the next thing. So as far as the fans go, you just need to position them as centered as you can over the holes. Take you a couple measurements and make sure they're nice and even. And then they provided us with these little clips that come with it. They will clip into these locations right here and give you a bolt mounting spot. And it also comes with those little zip tie things that people like to put through their radiators. I ain't a fan of that stuff. But let's get them mounted to this fan shroud. And voila, they are where they need to be. I've got the ears put on here that mount them. I'm gonna use a 5/16 bolt because it fits those holes perfectly where they won't have any room to move around. I like it. Something else I'm gonna do because I'm trying to think ahead for the future, I'm gonna use thread setters. Riv nuts, thread setters, whatever you wanna call them. But this fan shroud will rivet to the radiator itself. So if you ever needed to get the fans off, replace one or anything like that, if I put a nut and bolt on there, you're never gonna be able to get to the back side of it. And you don't wanna have to drill out rivets at a show or on the side of the road or anything like that. It just makes it a pain in the butt. So I'm gonna put these riv nuts on there to make it easier if anybody ever has to work on this in the future. You're just gonna unbolt the bolts, bolt your new fans on there, bolt your fan back on there, whatever you need to do, but it makes it easier in the future to work on. So I gotta drill a whole bunch of holes, squish a whole bunch of riv nuts, get this thing put together. So I know I told y'all I was gonna rivet this in, but that just ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. So I went by Killian's Collision and I got some very small riv nuts. That's an 8mm bolt with a little bitty riv nut. And I had to borrow, my buddy Cannon had to borrow his little riv nut gun because ours won't go that small. So I'm gonna put 3 on the top and 3 on the bottom, and then the shroud will be removable too. So let's get it done. Got this fan shroud bolted to the radiator. I had a little hiccup with the thread setters. I was gonna put 3, but I only put 2 per side because I overcrushed them for as small as they were, for the size of the head, and it messed up 2 of them. But I figured it out and fixed it and got it together, and it is solid. So we're gonna get it in the truck, and I'll show you what it all looks like, all assembled in the truck, one big piece. And there she is, all in there. Looks really nice. I mean, it really looks like it was made for this truck. So I'm pleased with how it all turned out. Got to use the factory upper mount, had to modify the lower mounts a little bit to make that work. But if you go to holley.com, Frostbite, they have replacement radiators, they have custom fit radiators, whatever you need. But you get this aluminum radiator, it makes it look a lot nicer, and I think it's gonna cool better too. We have an 18-wheeler here, clearly gonna be dropping off parts. We're not 100% certain what the parts are. It could be one of 2 things, truly. It could be wheels from Holley,
Or
QA1
stuff.
I don't think of anything else we got coming that's gonna be 18-wheeler worthy.
That's far enough there, buddy.
Yeah, that's there. That's far enough, buddy. Here, Wes is here. He's gonna hold the camera.
What we got?
Oh, we don't know 100%.
We don't know. I don't know.
I don't know either. Imagine standing here and a car hitting you.
Oh,
That would be horrible. That's
I
the
ain't wanna
final
be talking that way.
destination.
Get over here. Get over here. Because I see how they drive down this road.
I don't know what it is.
That's Holley.
Oh, well then, wheels. This is gonna be exciting. That's good.
Perfect. You got a sign? You got a sign?
Yeah, we got a sign. Oh, there's a wheel. I don't think it's all of them.
No.
We see one wheel, Carter.
It is one
It
wheel.
looks like one wheel.
Unless he's got another package.
He's going back in there. Yeah. Another box. Whole pallet.
Got all the
All
wheels.
pallet.
It might not be Holley on that one. If we got 2 different cool things in one day, that'd be cool.
Hey, your battery tray.
Yep, need that.
Regulator
Come on,
engagement.
let's pull the wheel out.
Let's pull the wheel out. What are
This
you
is
doing,
your
little
wheel.
puppy?
I'm unboxing it though.
Yeah, go ahead. Now you gotta take it to your house.
Yeah, while we're waiting on them.
Boy.
It does look pretty cool. Dang it.
But you really ain't gonna know until you put it up against the car. And
Let's
you
go put it up against your truck.
You ain't got no suspension on it.
So? Muck it up.
He says, so?
Yeah, I'm a kid. Look how wide it is, boy.
Makes them 11s look like.
Here you go.
Oh,
It looks good. It does. The dish is deep enough. That one looks
I might
good.
put some suspension on. and the front end on.
Boy, wheels can turn a piece of junk into a fabulous piece of machinery. So I told you guys my next step was gonna be wiring, and here it is. We got 3 boxes from Holley. So this is their vintage series air cleaner. And the reason we have an air cleaner for an LS is because we got this. Look inside this box. Look at that. That is not an LS intake, but it is. It is, because inside this box, I can't do that with one hand. But inside this box is something brand new from Holley. This is their Stealth Terminator. One of these boxes inside the box is gonna have what I'm looking for. That's a whole box of wires. I don't even wanna see that. I want this box. Boom. So this is Holley's Stealth Series EFI. And it looks like an old Holley double pumper. It's basically a carburetor, but this sucker is fuel injection. That is cool beans, dude. Now we got to figure out how all this works, get it all wired up, get it all hooked up, and make it look cool. Before I start that, let me show you what's happening inside here.
Let's not put it in. Let's take it out.
Well, you take out all the wires you don't want, Robert.
I don't want any of those.
What are you working on?
I'm just coming up with ideas. We're going to put another Memphis audio system in this truck.
Memphis Audio. And what do you got here?
So what we've got here is we're looking at their new Nano box. This is an actual 10-inch sub, amplifier, enclosure, all in one. Designed to be super stealthy, fit in spots that it's not supposed to go. Like here.
And this is all new for you too, right?
I haven't done one of these yet. We've built a couple of these trucks, but we haven't been real stealthy.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. This setup, we don't know what they're going to sound like.
They're going to sound great.
They're going to sound great?
I'm going to make them sound great.
I mean, Memphis has never let us down.
They have not.
So this will be interesting because we've not done one of these little nanos, which is like a built-in sub-amp combo.
And maybe even get a couple in here.
So Robert's going to work on that. I'm going to start going through wiring, seeing what I got. So we'll probably be sharing space in here, buddy.
Hey, let's get tight.
Hey, it's not freaking, there it goes from Lokar. What do we got? No chase.
They need to make this where these pop out at you when you open it too.
Oh, that'd be.
Like a scare the shit out of you. Look at that.
We got 2 banners.
Yeah, we got one of these. We got one of these steering wheels for this truck too.
Lokara?
Yep.
Lokara by Lokar. And then what is this?
Clayton Machine Works by Lokar.
Oh, this must be their.
Pedals.
What's in the box? What's in the box? What's in the box?
We got us an e-brake.
E-brake pedal.
Cover.
E-brake pedal.
Over mine.
Hell yeah, it's like Christmas, dude.
Like a child.
This one can cause cancer, just so you know.
Everything causes cancer.
California crap. We're not in California. We're in Texas. You don't get cancer.
I got kicked.
Look at that, boy. That sucker looks so nice.
Oh.
Dude,
That is nice.
that is nice. Oh, man. This is like Christmas. Russell, I'm going to let you
Shiny
know.
stuff's always cooler than wires.
Yeah, all right. Look in there. Let you open up one. Open up a Christmas present. It's Russell's turn. You're just having fun. You're just glad.
Just send some more.
It's like the kid. He gets the damn. You can get them all the coolest presents, and they just play with the box.
What's the what? Oh, that's an O-ring style gasket, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
For what?
This valley cover.
Oh, okay. Let's look. And now you're gonna get a sneak peek at BAM! Look,
Bam!
BAM, Jenga, look at that. That looks so good. Take that little air cleaner off. Let's show them. Look at that. Dude, Holley Terminator
Stealth.
X-Max Stealth. So it's
X-Max Stealth.
going to control the fuel injection, and it's going to have transmission control for our 4L60.
Yeah, it's the Terminator system that does away with the fuel rails and gives you this EFI style carburetor.
We got more boxes. It's Carter's turn to open up a box.
Oh, I get to open up the box?
Yeah. The hell is that? I bet you I know what that
I
is.
know what that is.
Jacks?
I was gonna say Jack.
Dad, you suck.
If it's what I think it is, it's something we talked to the Lokar rep about at PRMC, MPMC.
I don't know what it is.
It is what I thought it was.
What is it? What? Oh, shoot, boy,
Line
dango,
clamps.
what?
Line clamps. We talked to him. He's like,
Yeah.
I will send y'all out
Dude.
line clamps.
For the brake.
That's going to be so nice.
That's right.
Let's see what you got. Dude.
Same ones, just smaller?
All I know is all this stuff is made in the USA. It says it right there on the box, American made. Lifetime warranty. If you've got a problem, you call Lokar. They're going to help you out.
That's the new hood release.
Dang. This stuff is legit. Super nice.
And that's the throttle cable.
Throttle
So-
cable.
Yeah. Dude, all nice stuff. All right. So now we got to put all these parts on. Here at the shop this morning, I am about to head out. I found a twin to this truck right here, a 4-wheel drive long bed twin that is right down the road, about an hour away. And I feel like that thing would be super cool to build a four-wheel drive version and a two-wheel drive version, and you tow with the four-wheel drive one. Robert is here. He is trying to figure out the stereo that we're going to be putting in blue collar. He's trying to figure out exactly like how we're going to set up these subs and the component speakers, the amp, and all the Memphis stereo system that we're putting in here. Robert is trying to figure it out, how he wants to lay it out. I'm going to be still in the seat out of our gray truck because we've got our Race Quip bucket seats right up here, and they'll be going in that truck very, very soon. Let's go see if we can buy another truck. We got here, we found this one. It's the one we came to look at. It's an 85 four-wheel drive, C10, K10, whatever you want to call them. He's also got this military, and if this thing wasn't spray painted yellow, dang, I'd probably pick this up as well. But it is a military square body with the Dana 60s, limited slip, yada, yada, yada. I don't know nothing about four-wheel drives. I just know a little bit about square bodies, enough to be dangerous. But we also are looking at this one too. Let's go take a look. What's your name, buddy?
I'm Kyle.
Kyle, everybody, this is Kyle. Where are we at, in Jewett?
We're in Jewett.
Jewett, somewhere in Jewett. And we're going to go look at this. What year is 78?
This is a 78 K10.
K10. How old are you, buddy?
I'm 19.
19. You've been building these square bodies? And
Yep, my dad got me into it, and it's kind of addicting.
heck yeah, man, it definitely is. And so this is a 78 you were planning on building?
I was planning on just fixing it up and then play with it and then sell it.
And it is right here, 78. K10?
K10.
K10. Four-wheel drive, running and driving, 350 or 305?
350.
350.
Yeah, it's got some kind of a crate motor in it.
Okay. It's got a later model tailgate on there. It's not crazy dented up. I mean, it's got some dents. Not crazy bad. Floorboards look good. Cab corners look good. There might be a little rust. Good dash. Need some interior. But the front clip is pretty rusty. We got some rust going on in this cab.
That's a fender.
Probably the battery was leaking. Yeah, you can see right here. And this cab corner was rusty.
It's a fender, Chase.
And then all up in here where the battery was probably leaking. I think we're gonna take both these home. So I've got to get one of these loaded up. We're gonna put down the camera and we're gonna start looking at titles and I guess heading back to Palestine and dropping one off and coming back.
All right.
Cool, man, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you. What's gonna be funny is Russell and Carter think I'm coming home with one truck and I'm coming home with a different one altogether. But then I gotta turn right back around and there was a square body. I got squirrel. We're gonna surprise Russell and Carter and Wes and everybody at the shop with my sporadic, spur of the moment, you know what I'm talking about, my craziness. And I bought two vehicles. I was not planning on buying two trucks today, but when I see a good deal, I gotta pick them up. I feel like we got a good deal. We got two four-wheel drive damn square bodies. One of them's running and driving. I drove this sucker up on the trailer. Time will tell if we made a good decision or a bad decision. I think we can sell them.
Well, we are getting at it today. Got the wiring actually ran. I want to kind of show you what's going on here. So check this out. We've got this $10 Amazon bulkhead made just for the Holley harness. And this is my engine harness here, and then the trans harness runs down here. I made a little gasket / sealer to keep everything sealed up in between the firewall and to go tight against the harness. If you ever need to make one, go get yourself some old inner tube. It works good. You can stretch it over all the plugs. It won't rip. It does really good. And now I need to start hooking wires up to make sure my lengths are all going to work out. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put these coils on because they go underneath these Holley valve covers. We've got these fancy schmancy ones that hide the coils. There's a little hole right there, that little mouse hole. That is going to allow, this plug plugs into all the coil assemblies and hides everything in here. And there's these other holes on this side that let the plug wires come out and go to the plugs. So Carter he's getting the coils taken apart off the factory brackets. You got them. And now we're gonna mount them underneath there.
Yeah, put them on there.
What's up, Ronald Weasley?
Ew. What you working on?
Oh, wires.
God.
It's always, I say it's always wires. It seems like it's always wires. I'm getting better at it and everything looks nice. So That makes me happy. There's a lot less wires on this Holley Stealth Terminator because we don't have all the injector harness, really, is what it boils down to. As far as the harness for the Holley, I am just about all hooked up. I've got to do fuel pump and O2 sensor, crank sensor, and those just plug in. The fuel pump I got to run and make look nice, but everything else is just about ready, bro. I got a few more things to plug in, and then battery cables, starter wires, and things like that'll be next. I mean, and then everything came from Monkey Fab today for all the fuel lines. So once I get the wiring done, I'm running fuel lines. We got some new AN fittings that are made to compression fit onto the stubs out of the factory tank. So I'm anxious to try them out because it's going to clean everything up even more and let you have no hose clamps on your fuel lines is really what it boils down to. So nice AN lines, got to run those nicely, got to build the little double pumper lines for the Stealth, and yeah, as long as everything keeps working out like it is. But yeah, it's coming my way. That's all I can say. You would think he was the UPS lady. See, we never know what she's gonna say. Oh, that's old school though.
Ain't that old school?
Chargers not even come to look or rustle. They're not excited. They don't even know what's going on. They're just...
I thought it was two-tone.
Huh?
Thought it was two-tone. Oh, he done bought a different truck.
That's not the same truck.
We got 2 trucks.
That's only one.
I got to go back.
How much was that one?
We got both of them for a good deal.
I asked a specific question.
It's not perfect by any means, but it is a running and driving, 4-wheel drive. What are they, K20, K10?
K10.
K10. The floors are good. The rockers are good. The only thing that's messed up is the front. I got a bench seat, got a brand new dash. I got all that for $5,700.
Oh, that ain't bad.
No,
Bad at all.
no.
Because the other one was.
It was $2,500.
Yeah.
Not a bad deal, huh?
No.
I think we'll be able to sell them, make some money. Or sell this one.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like you could almost sell this one for more than that already. Got them lazy boys in it.
Yeah. I mean, really, there's no, like, you look, there's no rust in the floors, like, except, like, right here in these corners.
Oh, look, it looks good.
Yeah, it looks not bad.
Looks not bad?
Looks not bad. And this one's got a 2-tone top.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna unload. 'Cause I got to make another trip.
He done bought another one, Josh.
It's the second one.
We got one right here, one right here. This one looks nice.
This is the bad side. Get my good side.
Well, this side don't look bad.
I know, it's the bad side, though. This sucker's pretty nice.
You ain't got no gas though.
He said this had,
We can respray that tan.
hey, that's what I was thinking. He said that this had red, like, primer on it.
Mhm.
And he went to town with some sandpaper to get it off. And I think he went a little aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
See, with his sanding marks. He said, what grade sandpaper you use? He said, I did a couple different ones. I think 200. Well,
200.
that's what he said.
It's straight.
Yeah.
For a small bed.
Yeah.
Is the bed loose?
Looks it. No, maybe the cab shifted over. Something's cockeyed. That's okay.
Yeah.
I know a guy.
This got a gap.
Well, it's a good deal for both of them, that's for sure.
Yes.
What motor's in it?
There's snow motor.
Snow motor. I never heard of them.
Which is small block nothing.
Small block heavy.
Small block Chevy.
Small block chip. All right, where are we putting this thing?
I don't know.
It's probably gonna sit for a while.
don't
Because this
know.
is a dream. This is a dream. This is like.
So this is not
big,
Flipper. This is
This is a big dream
project.
truck. This is a big dream truck.
Boys for sale.
Or everything's for sale. You can buy it early and crush my dreams of having a long bed 4x4 tow vehicle that tows our twin version of this.
Yeah, we have the short bed, two-wheel
Yeah,
drive
dude, I
version.
think
of it.
that's like a freaking, that would be dang.
And they made Suburbans this color too. You could get a
We could
Suburban.
get a Suburban this color. We could have the whole family.
The whole
And
family.
then have this one towing the race car, the race truck that looks just like it.
But this one needs some like 30 by 16 JTXs on it.
I was thinking simple, you know, some dangdo, just like regular, like lift, something nice, like 35s, 33s, You know, something that's going to drive good, nothing that's going to be road walking.
It's going to be road walking no matter what you do.
No, we got to make it nice. Right? All right, so we're frame swapping this into a brand new Chevy.
Here we go.
No, we just need to, I don't know. I just like it. It matches. That's why I bought it. If it didn't match that truck, I still would have bought it. Look at the seat. Look. Boy.
Oh, that's that old school
bus
wrap
seat.
right there.
That's a bus seat. That's a school bus seat.
That's that $200 wrap job you used to get back in the day.
That's exactly what I paid for it, too.
You paid $200 for that seat?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
I don't know. We needed it.
Homeboy over there in Jacksonville was going to sell you 5 of them for $50.
Yeah, but they don't.
You ain't going to use that
rips.
upholstery on there.
We might throw it in something. I'm probably going to throw it in that truck. That's a lot better than that seat.
Yeah, that's terrible.
That's a terrible seat.
Okay.
That's a way better seat.
Yeah.
We'll have something.
You ready?
Carter, are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm waiting on you.
Are we going to get some wheels and tires?
Yeah. Well, we already got wheels and tires. We're gonna get them mounted.
Mounted and balanced? All right, let's go get some.
Let's go get some
Go to
tires.
Palestine Tire Center.
Yeah.
We ain't even recording.
We're sitting here
golly.
talking.
We're just talking, have a conversation.
I was giving you hell. And
You
then-
thought you were recording, and you're fired as a cameraman, Carter.
Well, I never claimed to be a cameraman.
We know this. What the hell were we talking about?
I don't know.
You were scrutinizing my driving, saying I wasn't going to be able to get out of the driveway.
Yeah, you.
And I know how this big boat doesn't have much turning radius, but I knew what I was doing, and I got out of there in one turn.
Okay.
I knew what the hell I was doing. Damn, it is a beautiful day today.
It's warm.
That door is hot.
It's a beautiful day, but everything's warm, isn't it?
Yes. They're probably, what time is it? It's 2 o'clock?
2 o'clock.
It's 2 o'clock on a Friday. They're probably gonna be like, what the hell? You want these mounted and balanced?
Yeah.
Oh, there ain't nobody in the parking lot, so maybe
Yeah.
we're getting them done.
Yeah, we'll get these done.
Maybe those tariffs kicked in over here. What is this? A wolf on the side of this with these goofy red rims?
That's a coyote. Coyote.
know
That's
about-
not a wolf. That's a coyote.
I don't know about those wheels though. What are y'all doing?
Wires, dog. Just wires. We figured out the AC system.
So earlier you had a whole power issue with the AC system was coming on when
The blower motor was just on constantly.
Yeah.
No matter if it was on or off, the blower motor wouldn't quit blowing.
but you figured that out.
Figured that out.
Bad relay,
Bad relay.
easy fix.
Easy peasy. Figuring it out is not the easy peasy part.
Yeah.
But now I've got my starter wire ran. I'm just finna start hooking wires up now. Everything's ran where it needs to go. It's time to start making it look nice.
All right. Well, this is just all B-roll for you to.
This is B-roll, Wes.
What is this, Robert?
Well, I thought I was finding something because I saw a wire nut. And I was like, oh, these wire nuts. And I was like,
That's a house plug?
what is this?
What in the hell would you plug in here?
The house? A
No,
lamp?
no.
I'm really not sure. They probably used it for some type of quick disconnect.
That doesn't sound good.
It does not.
All right, take that out
It's
of it.
gone.
Tires done.
All right, your tires are done. Your wheels
go
and
get 'em.
tires are done. We're going to go pick them up.
Yep. Come on. What are you waiting on? Get in the truck. Let's go.
Listen to this old grumpy bastard. That looks cool. Now hold on. You're not gonna rub.
Well, no, I'm not going to.
That's no rubbing. Hey, look at that. Boy, you can turn them.
That means it's going to be that low turning.
That's pretty gangster. What was that noise?
Ah, don't worry about it. Nothing's really tight, so.
Well, appreciate y'all watching, guys. We did a bunch of stuff on the truck. The radiator did do good, but the wiring I didn't show you a lot of because that stuff is boring, man. I got my head down underneath the dash and bent over the truck, and it's hard to show you what's going on. But the wiring is coming along nicely on the truck.
I just bought you some tools for wiring. to
Yes,
help
you
with
did.
wiring. So we
Yes,
haven't
you
seen
did.
those yet, but I just bought you some tools. I thought about you when I went to the store the other day. But guys, I bought a couple trucks. Y'all stay tuned for next week. We're going to be showing everything that we're doing. I don't even remember what we did this next week. Y'all remember to like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, ding, ding,
This one
ding.
here and that one there.
I don't know where it's at. But y'all I appreciate it. It means a lot to us that y'all are watching us. If y'all want to, y'all can head over to our merch site and check out some of this cool merch we got. You know,
That's
you
my
see,
favorite shirt, by
yeah,
the way.
it's the coolest shirt because I always get distracted by Squarebodies. But again, remember, do what makes you happy, and we'll see you on the next one.
Do what makes you happy, guys. Thank you.